Yo, welcome back to the channel everyone, and in this video we're going to be going over the new top 10 best class setups to use after the recent update here in Black Ops Cold War. Now, Treyarch finally went ahead and added a callable tactical nuke into multiplayer, and they also went ahead and did some iron sight changes to some of the assault rifles that warrant a complete class setup overhaul. Now, it's also very important that we are running proper class setups that are accommodated for the current meta so you guys can get your first tactical nuke here in multiplayer. So, with that being said, the like goal on this video has to be 750 likes. If we can get 750 likes in under 24 hours, that'd be absolutely incredible. Also, let me know down in the comment section right now, what is your current KD ratio and how many tactical nukes, if any, do you guys have in Black Ops Cold War? And as always, if you guys want to stay up to date with any and all best class setups, best settings, tips and tricks, or any updates that do go live here in Black Ops Cold War, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications. Let's go ahead and build these class setups. So first off, we're going to be taking a look at the AK-47, which is in my opinion one of the absolute best guns in the entire game, and probably one of the most reliable weapons to use if you guys want to go for your first tactical nuke here in Black Ops Cold War. I cannot believe I'm saying that because this is the first time in Treyarch history, literally, that they brought in a callable nuke to their games, and a lot of players are trying to get it. So for the AK-47, you're going to want to run it with the suppressor, the 20-inch Spetsnaz RPK barrel, the Tiger Team Spotlight, the Spetsnaz grip, the VDV 50-round fast mag, the Groot elastic wrap, as well as the KGB skeletal stock. This is going to be the absolute best AK-47 class setup if you guys are trying to use this weapon at close range, medium range, as well as long ranges. The AK can be used literally no matter where people are on the map, and most importantly, no matter what gun they have. Even if they have an LMG, you still can outgun them very easily, especially with this class setup. Now, for the remainder of the setup, I'm running it with the Akimbo Magnums, Stem Shot, C4, and the Field Mic, and I have on Flat Jacket Scavenger Ninja, and all this is possible with the Gunfighter Wildcard. Now, I'm actually going to go ahead and quickly explain why I'm running the suppressor over the Groot suppressor. Now, as you guys can see this right now, within Season 4, they actually went ahead and updated the regular suppressor attachments for all of the assault rifles. The regular suppressor actually goes ahead, as you guys can see this right now, it has a less damage penalty than the regular Groot suppressor, so this is going to be the best attachment to use in the muzzle category if you guys are trying to stay off the radar, as well as kind of just overall stay alive longer, win more gunfights, and increase your KD ratio, and in turn, getting your first nuke. Now, for the next class setup, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the XM4, which is going to be a fantastic assault rifle because they did actually buff this weapon within the recent update. They changed the iron sights, making it a lot easier to use, so now you actually do not have to run an optic on this weapon if you guys do not want to. So for the XM4, I'm running it with the regular suppressor because it did get a buff and it's a lot better than the AG suppressor on this weapon. I'm running the 13.7-inch Ranger barrel. I'm running the Tiger Team Spotlight. I'm running the Field Agent grip, the Salvo 50-round fast mag, the Airborne elastic wrap, as well as the Raider pad. Overall, this is going to be a fantastic class to use on the XM4, and in a way, if you guys do not like the AK-47, this can be that replacement. I really enjoy using both the AK and the XM4 interchangeably, depending on what mood I'm in. Both of these assault rifles are good at close range, medium range, as well as long ranges, especially the XM4. Now, for the main setup, again, I'm running the Akimbo Magnums, Stem Shot, C4, Field Mic, and I'm running Flat Jacket Scavenger Ninja, and all this is possible with the Gunfighter Wildcard. Definitely go ahead and check out this XM4 class setup, and again, if you guys want to have an AK-47 replacement, go ahead and check this out. Now, for the next class, we're going to go down and check out the FFAR, which also received a buff within this update. Again, they went ahead and changed the iron sights on the FFAR, making this weapon a lot easier to use at medium to longer ranges. Treyarch is seemingly buffing a lot of these ARs recently. I don't know really what they're trying to shift the meta towards, but we're going to go ahead and run with it and create the best class setups given the changes that are granted to us. So for the FFAR, we're running it with the agency suppressor. Now, the only reason I am running the agency suppressor on the FFAR is because this weapon does have high recoil, and it's going to be in your best interest to run an attachment that's going to have muzzle flash concealment, 100% muzzle flash concealment, as well as vertical recoil control. And the FFAR is going to be a close to a medium range AR. It's not really a long range assault rifle. It can be, but you're going to be winning most of your gunfights at close to medium ranges, so the range nerf is not going to be that big of a deal on this AR like it would be on the XM4 or the AK-47. Now for the next attachment, we're going to go down to the barrel, and we are going to run the 19.5 inch Task Force barrel. Now the Task Force barrel did get updated a couple updates ago, allowing us to have more recoil control with this attachment on the FFAR, which is going to be a huge plus when going ahead and using this weapon at medium ranges. We're going to get damage, effective damage range, as well as bullet velocity, overall kind of putting the FFAR more in line with the XM4 as well as the AK-47, and overall I recommend you guys running this attachment on this assault rifle. For this attachment, we're running the Tiger Team Spotlight, the Field Agent Grip, the Salvo 44 round fast mag, the Airborne Elastic Wrap, as well as the Raider stock. Overall, a fantastic FFAR class setup, and for the remainder of the setup, I'm running the Akimbo Magnums, Stim Shot, C4, Field Mic, and I have on Flat Jacket Scavenger Ninja, and all this is possible with the Gunfighter Wildcard. Running 7 to 8 attachments on your ARs is going to be the move within Season 4. And you guys can see here, this class setup can literally encompass everything you want from an FFAR setup. You can rush with it, you can play defensive with it, and if you guys want to, you can take enemies out at long ranges. Now for the next class setup, we're going to go down to the Crick 6. And again, yet another assault rifle that did receive a buff within this new update. They went ahead and they changed the iron sights on this weapon, thankfully making this gun a lot easier to use if you guys do not want to run an optic at medium to longer ranges. Now for the Crick 6, I have it with the regular suppressor because this is a long range assault rifle. I'm running it with the 19.7 inch takedown barrel for increased effective damage range, because again, this is a long range assault rifle. As you guys can see here, it actually has different attributes for all of the attachments that are not the same as the XM4. Obviously, we're not going to run the CMV mil spec because I do not want to go ahead and destroy the effective damage range, and we cannot run any of the other attachments because they're really not going to help us out in the long run. Now for the body, we're in the Tiger Team Spotlight, the Field Agent Grip, the regular Stenag 50 round magazine, and once I get it unlocked, because every time I use the Crick 6, my level gets reset, Treyarch fix this, I'm running the Airborne Elastic Wrap, and then for the stock, I have on the Raider stock. Overall, a solid Crick 6 class setup. Recommend you guys going ahead and checking this out once you guys go ahead and level this weapon up, because this is an AR that I feel that not that many people use, but should definitely check it out now because it did receive a buff within the Season 4 update. For the setup, I have in the Akimbo Magnums, Stim Shot, C4 Field Mic, and I'm running Flat Jacket Scavenger Ninja, and all this is possible with the Gunfighter Wildcard. Overall, a great setup. Now for the next class, we're going to go down and we're going to check out the OTS-9, which honestly is absolutely amazing. I love this SMG. It's brand new here in Season 4. Let's go ahead and break down this class setup. So for the OTS-9, I'm running it with the GRU suppressor. Once I do get the Task Force barrel unlocked, we're going to run the Task Force barrel on the OTS-9. For the underbarrel, once I get the Spetsnaz grip unlocked, we're going to go ahead and equip the Spetsnaz grip. For the magazine, I already have the VDV 32 round fast mag. Definitely go ahead and equip this, especially if you bought the variant. And for the handle, I have on the GRU Elastic Wrap. Overall, one of the best SMGs in Black Ops Cold War, and the funny thing about it is it was just added. It has great range, great damage, and overall very low recoil, and that just kind of makes a great SMG here in multiplayer. Now for the main setup, I have on the Akimbo Magnums, Stim Shot, C4 Field Mic, and I'm running Flat Jacket Tactical Mask, Gearhead Scavenger, Ninja Inspirecraft, all possible with the perk Greed Wildcard. Now for the next class, we're going to go over to the MP5, which again is going to be a tried and true champion here in Black Ops Cold War. You cannot go wrong with this SMG, and I'm running it with the Agency Suppressor, the 9.5-inch Task Force Barrel, the Steady Aim Laser, the Field Agent Grip, the Salvo 40-round Fast Mag, the Airborne Elastic Wrap, as well as the Raider Stock. Overall, a great setup, and honestly, something to really fall back on if you guys are trying to go for your first nukes and just overall playing aggressive here in multiplayer. In the setup, I have on the Akimbo Magnums, Stim Shot, C4 Field Mic, Flat Jacket Scavenger Ninja, all possible again with the Gunfighter Wildcard. Now for the next class, I'm going to go over and check out the Bullfrog, which is going to be a very good SMG if you guys want to run and gun and play aggressive. The nice thing about the Bullfrog is you don't have to run a lot of attachments on this weapon in order to make it good, and a lot of the perks that we're going to be substituting are going to protect us from a lot of the nonsense you run into in Black Ops Cold War, so you guys can stay alive and hopefully go for your first tactical nuke. Now for the Bullfrog, we're running it with the GRU Suppressor, the 7.4-inch Task Force Barrel, the Spetsnaz Grip, the VDV 85-round Fast Mag, as well as the GRU Elastic Wrap. And for the main setup, I have on the Akimbo Magnums, Stim Shot, C4 Field Mic, and I'm running it with Flat Jacket Tactical Mask, Gearhead Scavenger, as well as Ninja Inspirecraft. And all this is possible with the perk Greed Wildcard. Now for the next class, we're going to go down and check out the, you guys guessed it, the LC-10. Again, this gun is still kicking it here in Season 4. So for the LC-10, I got it with the AD Suppressor, the 13.9-inch Task Force Barrel, the Field Agent Grip, the Salvo 52-round Fast Mag, and then finally with the Airborne Elastic Wrap. I don't have to elaborate and explain how good the LC-10 is. It's still amazing, and if you guys are just literally trying to get your first tactical nuke, feel like you just cannot get it done, go ahead and check out the LC-10. You will 100% get that achievement unlocked. Now for the class setup, I have on the Akimbo Magnums, Stim Shot, C4 Field Mic, Flat Jacket Tactical Mask, Gearhead Scavenger, Ninja Spycraft, all possible with the perk Greed Wildcard. Now for class setup number 9, we're going to be kind of mixing it up a little bit and putting on the Milano. Milano is going to be a fantastic SMG here in Black Ops Cold War. You really can't go wrong with this weapon. This SMG actually got a buff a little bit ago, and a lot of people have started to use it, including myself, but at the same time, I feel like I don't use it as much as I should. So for Milano, we're going to be running it with the AG Suppressor, the 10.6-inch Task Force Barrel, the Field Agent Grip, the Salvo 55-round Fast Mag, as well as the Airborne Elastic Wrap. I absolutely love the Milano here in Black Ops Cold War. Again, I don't use it nearly as much as I should, and I don't see nearly as many people using it as much as they should because it got a buff in its speed and agility. Overall, just making this weapon a true SMG, and it just shreds, especially with a 6-perk class setup, which obviously going to be topped off with the Akimbo Magnums, Stim Shot, C4 Field Mic, and again, Flat Jacket Tactical Mask, Gearhead Scavenger, Ninja Spycraft, all possible with the perk Greed Wildcard. Now, finally, for class number 10, after all of the AR buffs and some of the reworking of the SMG class setups, we're going to be taking a look at a tactical rifle, and that's going to be the M16, because I feel like this is going to be the best tactical rifle for just overall feel and performance here in Black Ops Cold War. You cannot go wrong with this weapon. Honestly, nobody uses it, but at the same time, I'm glad they don't, because the M16 is overpowered. So for the M16, running it with the Millstop Reflex, the SOCOM Eliminator, running this loud and proud. We are not going to suppress the M16 because I want to get as many one-burst kills as possible. The 20-inch Task Force Barrel, the Tiger Team Spotlight, the Field Agent Foregrip, the regular 45-round mag, because I want to be able to ADS as quickly as possible with this tactical rifle and get that first burst, guaranteeing me that kill, the Airborne Elastic Wrap, and then finally the Raider Pad. Overall, a fantastic classic with the M16, and a weapon you guys cannot go wrong with. Now for the main setup, I'm running it with the Akimbo Magnums, Stem Shot, C4 Field Mic, and I'm running it with Flat Jacket, Scavenger Ninja. All this is possible with the Gunfighter Wildcard. This is going to be the top 10, the new top 10 best class setups to use after the recent update here in Black Ops Cold War Season 4. If there are 3 class setups, I want you guys to go ahead and check out after this recent update. I want you guys to try out the XM4 without an optic, because this weapon is absolutely phenomenal now. I also want you guys to go ahead and give out the OTS-9 a try. Overall, a solid SMG, and I think a lot of people are enjoying it, especially if you guys buy the variant and then start leveling it up. It's going to make it 10 times easier because the attachments they give you are perfect and exactly what all SMGs need here in Black Ops Cold War. And then finally, I want you guys to be bold and check out that Milano, because it's just overall a very, I want to say it, underrated yet very good SMG here in multiplayer. Hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys did, and you guys want to stay up to date with any and all best class setups, best settings, tips and tricks, or any updates that do go live here in Black Ops Cold War multiplayer, make sure you guys drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications. And do not forget, about 70% of you guys who are watching the content each and every day are not yet subscribed, so click the notification bell and become part of the year's family. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Deuces.